EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Game one of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, middle.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's into the end zone. Big Okonkwo. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond. Line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a first carry for their running back. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Ravens take over first down again at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. 180. Nice hit.
From the gun, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Second down, Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the ground, here's Mitchell. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A give to Mitchell. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll try the right side with Mitchell. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah. Hey.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
180.
Second and 10, Jackson to throw again. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and 9. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
No, we changed it. Go. Hey!
Play action now. Jackson. That one intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Junior Colson there to make the stop. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Alert!
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Jackson now from the 50. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. To the goal line and in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
No, we changed it. Shut up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Return it.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's not.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Jackson now. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. To throw is Jackson. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start to this. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So we are at halftime here in the Thursday night opener of the NFL campaign as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Play action. It's Allen. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Allen going to throw again. He keeps it himself. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Design run here for Allen. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That is caught side of the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ready, shot. Shot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Hey, report! Report! Go ahead.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
Jackson now on second down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
You are X. You are X. Sit up.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Report!
Here's Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Report!
Second down, Jackson. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point by Little is good. And the Ravens have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. On play action, Allen. Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
DC, ready? DC. Ready, shot!
A first down throw for Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Here's Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
You. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, middle.
A run here with Mitchell. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Ready, shot! Yo. Cut!
Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. He gets 3. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Easy, right? 180. Shot.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Alpha, sit on. 13. Sit on.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And that one incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Jackson again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Now Allen. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first down again at their own 30-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, Alpha's hot.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey, hey.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, Jackson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
4th down. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
Yo. Hey.
Jackson now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Hey, middle.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Middle.
They'll go. It's Mitchell. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the first down. And they will turn it over on downs. From the gun, Josh Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike,